Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Emmanuel. So today we'll be treating on pixellab, understanding the interface of pixellab. So straight up, without no further ado, let's move down to our pixellab app. Now, for those of us that do not have pixellab on our phone, we'll download pixellab first. After downloading pixellab, right, we'll move straight down to the interface. This is how it looks. Well, this is the home page of this version of pixellab, right? So for other versions it is still the same, right? So even if you download the one from Play Store and others, if you have pixellab before, they are all the same. So right, without no further ado, we'll be moving down to understanding pixellab, right? So this plus icon up here, the plus icon, when you click on the plus icon, it will pop out this kind of a rectangular horizontal shape, right? So it has the text, the current date, sticker shapes, and you have from gallery. You also have draw. So if you move down here, it still seems like it's the same, where you have the color, the transparent. Now if you're using transparent, just take note that anything you're saving will be in PNG format. There will be no background there. Yes, that's what it means. So clicking on text, let's go back to our home page, please. Sorry about that. So we're clicking on text, right? So here we have new text, and this is how you can edit text in your pixellab. So let's take this out, and we have new text, right? We'll move down to this A part if you want to edit the text. So editing text, we have this. Let's say pixellab, okay. So clicking on okay. You want it to be big. If you want the size to be bigger, you can just click on it and drag from the left bottom part, not this part. This ratio will not make it bigger, but it can break the text. If you want to break your text, this is how to break your text. Can you see that? So all right, let's move on. So we also have the delete button here. When you click on the delete button, this pixellab, as long as it is clicked, it is going to be deleted. When you click delete, it is going to be deleted. And if you want to undo any of your work at all, you go back to this arrow, this curved arrow facing the left, right, facing the pixellab above. Click on it and you see it is back, right? If you want to bring back, or if you want to restore your work, this is what to do, right? So if you want to duplicate it, you click on copy. Can we see we have another portion of pixellab, another the duplicated part of pixellab? So you can duplicate a text using the copy icon. So we also have over here, we have to front and to back, right? I'll be showing us on how to use to front and to back. So moving forward, we have the position here. This is how if you want to move your text, you can move this way and that. So right, and also we also have the size. You can increase the size and you can decrease it. Now take note, if you are increasing size and it is outside your canvas space, now this black part, can we see the black squared part? It is called the canvas space, right? So anything outside that will not show in your work, right? If you save your work like this, it will only show pixel and the app is gone, right? So we have to be careful whenever you're saving any of your works, right? So over here we move down to the padding. This padding now is if we have a kind of text and our text is cut, we can pad it to the right and to the left. Can we see, right? So, and also we have the color. This is where we can choose our color. So right from here, I have my color down here. So I can choose from any range, right? I'll be using white because I'm using a black background, right? So we can also use a gradient. Can we see this? We can also choose a gradient, right? So we can also make our text partial, right? You can make one part red and the other part you can make it white. Can you see? Sorry about that. And we can make it red, but making it all white, right? So also we have the texture. This is where we can when you click on this image icon there, it will take you down to your gallery, and then you can click on that's if you want to add texture to your text. You can just click on any, let's use this and we see what will happen. Can we see? And click on the check mark here. Can you see that? Can you see how the texture of the text changed, right? So you can enable the scaling and it will be perfectly scaled, right? And we can delete it if you don't like it. You press the delete button and it is gone, right? So we also have our rotate. This is where if you want to rotate your text, you can use this. That's when this is needed, right? So moving forward, we have the mask, and I'm very sure this mask you have to be I don't want to use the word professional, but yes, you have to be professional, yes, before you can start using this. So but for the course of this for the course of the beginners in our midst, so we will not be using this, right? So we can also delete it. Let's delete it. Let's put it off. Okay, so all right, we have over here we have our fonts. Now if you want to change the fonts um on your canvas space, this is where to go to change your fonts. And also I'll be teaching us on how to impute fonts in our pixellab. Can you see these are my fonts and these are the fonts I use to work, right? You can also do the same, right? So and these ones are the ones that are being used of recent, right? So without no further ado, let us move on. We can also change the style of our font. We have the B, making it bold. We have make the slants. We have the the dash part. And if you want to undo all of it, you click on this part that has the slash T, right? And it is everything will be undone, right? So we also have the yeah, I'm sorry about that. We have the curve. If you want to curve your text, this is what to do, right? If you want to make your text curved, can we see that? This is how to do that. This is how to achieve that fit, right? All right, moving forward, we also have the background. If you want to give your text a background, let's give it a green background or a red background. Let's use this. No, yeah, let's use this. So this is how to give your text a background. You can increase, you can decrease, you can even make it round. Can make it round. You can bring down the bottom part, and you can anyhow you want to do it. That's for the background aspect. And now this comes to alignment. Maybe you have more than, let's break this word, or let's add more words, right? Let's add more words. Let's go to edit and let's add interface, and I believe in blah 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 blah. All right, so over here now we'll have to reduce the size because it is too big. It is way too big, right? Let's reduce the size. Go to size, reduce size, right? Now you bring it down. Can we see that? So let's take this out. So over here we have this, right? We have this. So if you want to, let's still edit. Let me break. Let me still break. Let me break some parts down. Yes, like this and like this. All right. So uh, all right, we have this now. So if you want to edit the alignment, you can make the left side alignment this way, the center alignment this way, and the right side alignment like this. Justifying it will make your work more better, but if you are justifying this part, it will also make your work more better if you can justify it, right? So that is that for that. So this is the spacing, this is the amount of space you give in each of your word. This is the letter spacing, this is the word spacing, right? Can we see? If you don't want your word to be too clumsy, right? This is when you understand typography. That is when you can use this, right? 6 minutes is gone already, and I want this just to be 10 minutes, but we're still on. Okay, this is line spacing, right? If you want to achieve this kind of effect, sorry, this kind of text, right? This is where to go to come to, right? So we also have the stroke, right? Let us give it a red stroke so we'll see it. Can you see? This is where you have the stroke. You can reduce the stroke width, the width of the stroke, and you can increase the stroke, but don't want to make your stroke more heavier than the color of the letter you use. Can we see? It's made the can we see? It's just like a shadow though, but it made it look more saturated, right? So we will not be needing that for that. So we also have the shadow. This is where we can use the shadow. Let's use a red kind. Okay, this is, you want to increase the opacity. If you decrease the opacity, the shadow will not show at all if you decrease the opacity to 0, right? Or if you can leave it at 100 for most of your designs, and then you can you can make it blurred, or you can reduce the blurring as well. You can enable the glow part. This will make the text shine. You can just make your adjustments to fit your design, right? Right, so we also have the inner shadow, right? When you put on the inner shadow, the shadow will only show in the inside of your text, right? Can we see this? It is only showing at the inside of your text. You can adjust it anyhow you want. Can we see? That is how to get this fit as well. So let's put it off, please. Will not be using that as well. So this is just for this is the emboss part. The emboss, I'm not sure it's always needed. Designers don't use this more often, right? Right. So we also have the perspective. This is how to when to make you how to make your text look. If you want it to be like this, if you want it to be anyhow you want it to be, right? This is where to come to get that fit, right? We have the 3D rotate. If you want it to be this way as well, just like the perspective, right? Can we see this? Can we see this? This is how to get this fit as well, right? So we have the 3D text, right? If you want to make a 3D effect in your text, this is where to come to, and we'll be teaching on that, how to get a 3D text on using our pixellab, right? So we also have the 3D shadow. This one, it's let's use white so it will be visible. Can we see the down part? Can we see the down part now? That white part is called the 3D shadow, right? You can decrease the size of that 3D shadow, and you can also increase. Can we see the opacity here to make it more white this way, to make it a little bit like um, to make it more concrete? Can we see we decrease the blur? Can we see to expand? Can also expand using this part as well. So, and we also have the reflect. When you click on it, it's your text will reflect. So just play around the app, play around the app. You will learn a lot. You will learn a lot, a whole lot. So thank you for your time spent. Thank you for everything. This is under typeface, and I hope to see you in the next video. I still remain Emmanuel. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Don't forget to like, comment, and share on my YouTube.